As 2013 begins, the Rebels find themselves with a 10-2 record heading into their last non-conference game of the year. Head coach Andy Kennedy has embraced the task of blending his seasoned veterans with a host of newcomers.
When we entered the season, of our 13 scholarship players, 6 of them were new to our program. We're now down to 5 of those 6 still with us. And one of which, in Marshall Henderson, is not only leading our team in scoring, but he's leading the Southeastern Conference heading into league play. We knew coming in that Marshall was going to make an immediate impact with his ability to make shots, and he's certainly done that. He's making around 4 threes a game. What he does is he stretches the defense. He allows the other guys to have more space simply because you have to guard him from the minute that he steps on the floor. We've also gotten a number of contributions from our other guys. Derek Millinghouse being one who's settled into a point guard role where he has really brought energy and effectiveness off the bench. He brings a speed with the ball, his ability to make perimeter shots. He suffered an early season injury. After our 3rd game, he had a meniscus tear, which set him back a couple of weeks, so he's just now rounding back into basketball shape. But he's been a tremendous impact guy for us off the bench. We've got 2 other freshmen that have found their way into the rotation, in Martavius Newby out of Memphis and Anthony Perez, a Venezuelan native at 6'9", who brings a different skill set to our wing position. Both of those kids are going to certainly help us moving forward into SEC play. Well, I'll start with Murphy Holloway, a 5th-year senior who's on track to graduate at the end of this spring semester. A kid who's going to leave here, God willing, the all-time leading rebounder in the history of our program. He's a walking double-double. I would think that if this SEC season ends the way that we all hope that it will, Murph's got a chance to go down as one of the all-time greats in Ole Miss basketball history. He's a guy that has really matured on and off the floor. He's worked at his game, and I think he really has an energy and an excitement about the remainder of his career here. I know he wants to go out in the right way. Reginald Buckner, a guy that's already the greatest shot blocker in the history of our program, has a chance to be one of the top 4 or 5 in the history of the SEC. A physical presence from day one on campus, who also has gotten more mature in his approach. He understands that there's sacrifice and that there's work that has to be put into being a good player, and he's a guy that immediately changes the game. He, along with Murph, give us what I believe is the best front line in the Southeastern Conference.
My expectation is to break my own record, the blocking shot record. And for the team, as far as the team, we got to make it to the tournament this year. That's a big expectation from me, Nick, and Murphy. We're going to do what we got to do to get us there.
Then we have a Nick Williams, who's already graduated. Nick is the consummate glue guy. I often refer to him as a utility infielder. I put him in a lot of different positions, and I expect him to contribute and make an impact. And more times than not, he does just that. He's a leader for us. He's all in. He's been a great ambassador for this university, and he's a guy that's truly maxed out his opportunity.
Expectations, are pretty high. Higher than they've been in a while. So, we just come in with the mindset of, just trying to get better every day, and improve on, what we did last year, and try to get through and finally make it to the NCAA tournament.
As we've gotten deeper into our non-league, Nick, Murph, and Reg have really helped us in solidifying who we can play with whom and the situations that we can put them in. We've now settled into an 8-9 man rotation, obviously led by those 3 seniors. The first thing that we had to address from last year's team was our lack of perimeter shooting. Marshall has certainly helped us in that regard, and we need contributions from a number of other guys. The guys that shot it for us last year have not been as productive in the non-league portion of our schedule. Marshall's had to carry the load from the perimeter, and that's something that we have to rectify. We needed to get a little faster on our perimeter. We needed better quality of depth, and I think we addressed both of those issues. For us, we're still certainly a work in progress, as most teams are as they enter the month of January. But I think we found out a lot about ourselves, most especially over the last couple of weeks when we headed west. We played 4 games in 6 days, including 2 true road games at Loyola Marymount in Los Angeles, and then playing the host team in the University of Hawaii in the final game in Honolulu. So we've learned some things about ourselves. We've hopefully grown as a group in understanding who we are and trying to forge an identity.
The season. Ole Miss basketball is brought to you in part by FedEx, proud supporter of the Ole Miss Rebels. FedEx, solutions that matter. By Kroger. Visit themillionmealschallenge.com or text HUNGER to 66856 to help feed the hungry in our state. And by RiseUpMS.com, the knowledge to get to college.
How am I supposed to sell you guys as the most dangerous band in the world when you're seen schlepping golf clubs through the airport?
But we love golf.
No. As far as your fans know, you are only capable of hate.
I don't hate golf.
From now on, I'm shipping your clubs with FedEx right to the golf course. Now learn how to trash a hotel room.
Let me get some water for those flowers.
Let FedEx Office pack and ship your club's luggage and more. FedEx, solutions that matter.
I am a rebel.
I am a wellness rebel. I am a research rebel.
A business rebel. I'm a creative rebel. A visionary.
A leader.
I am an innovator.
I am a rebel.
I am a rebel.
I am a rebel. I am an Ole Miss rebel.
Making a difference in the world.
Hello, Rebel fans. Ole Miss has teamed up with Mississippi State and Memphis this season to help Kroger fight hunger. Join us as we fight hunger together in the Million Meals Challenge. You can make a difference by picking up items at your local Kroger store for donation, making a monetary donation online at themillionmealschallenge.com, or text HUNGER to 66856. Donate to win the cup. Donate to feed the hungry. Donate for a chance to win Ole Miss gear and prizes. For more information, visit themillionmealschallenge.com and help make a difference.
The money for college. With any luck, your kid will become an overnight sensation, or you'll dig up some buried treasure.
Yar, that be mine, you scurvy dog.
Or track down a leprechaun.
Still here from the pots of gold.
No luck with that? Well, if it's college funding you're after, go to RiseUpMS.com, where you'll discover all kinds of institutional, state, and federal aid to help pay for college. So who needs luck? RiseUpMS.com, the knowledge to get to college.
Hit, hold, and then go get the rebound. Hit, hold, and then go get the ball. Go ahead. Hit first, hold, hit, hold. Good. No finger roll. Power finishes, no finger roll.
One of the fresh faces on the Rebel squad is junior college transfer Marshall Henderson. The Texas native brings not only a three-point shooting threat for the Rebels, but also a passionate style of play.
About a year ago, leading into SEC play, we had to dismiss our leading scorer, perimeter guy that could make baskets in Dundrekus Nelson. We then opened league play at LSU without Dundrekus. We took a beating, and I remember meeting after that game with my staff, and I said, we have to find someone who can score the ball from the perimeter. We immediately scoured the country. We wanted to find the best that were available, and Marshall was certainly in that category. After going through the recruiting process, we were fortunate enough to sign him. Marshall got here this summer, and he's worked really hard in putting himself in position, not only being a contributor on the floor, but doing all the right things off the floor, in understanding the responsibility that he has in wearing Ole Miss across his chest.
I've had an interesting route to University of Mississippi. Began at University of Utah, and then I transferred to Texas Tech in the Big 12. And we had a new coach came in, a coach that I was playing for at the time. He had got fired. Luckily for me, having transferred, it was a redshirt year, so I was still technically a sophomore, which enabled me to go to junior college right down the road. As the season gone on, we were still undefeated, #1 team in the country. And Coach Al Pinkins had come to one of the games, and I had a pretty good showing, and he came up to me afterwards and said, I'm telling my boss, we got to get you right now. And it wasn't the next, 3-4 days, Coach Kennedy had contacted me. It was like we had some player problems on the team. They had to drop a couple of people. And I promised Coach Kennedy that if he really wanted me, that I would come to the University of Mississippi and I would make the most of every opportunity, and I would not make him look like a complete idiot. With how I feel with basketball, right now I'm probably in the best basketball mentality that I've been in my entire life. When the Texas Tech stuff had happened and I really didn't have basketball for the first time in my life, I wasn't around the sport, I wasn't going to school during the summer, and when I realized I didn't have it anymore, that's when I figured out how much I really loved the game. And then when I was given at junior college a chance to come back, I took every full advantage of it. I made the most of the year. Literally could not have had a better year, being undefeated and then personally being the player of the year. But now here at the highest level, I know I've always been able to play at the highest level, and this is the chance, and this team is really the perfect chance for me to prove personally that I belong to make money playing this game, make a career out of it. And so over the last month, I've really gotten into this groove of just being focused every single day, working my hardest every day, working extra some, because the end of the path is near. And like Murphy Holloway said, Ole Miss isn't going to be paying the bills for all our life.
I am a rebel.
I am a wellness rebel. I am a research rebel.
A business rebel.
I'm a creative rebel.
A visionary.
A leader.
I am an innovator.
I am a rebel.
I am a rebel.
I am a rebel. I am an Ole Miss rebel.
Making a difference in the world.
Hello, Rebel fans. Ole Miss has teamed up with Mississippi State and Memphis this season to help Kroger fight hunger. Join us as we fight hunger together in the Million Meals Challenge. You can make a difference by picking up items at your local Kroger store for donation, making a monetary donation online at themillionmealschallenge.com, or text HUNGER to 66856. Donate to win the cup. Donate to feed the hungry. Donate for a chance to win Ole Miss gear and prizes. For more information, visit themillionmealschallenge.com and help make a difference.
To be more environmentally aware, we are now printing on the back sides of used paper. And we switched to FedEx, because a lot of their packaging contains recycled materials. Tell them what else FedEx does.
Well, we're now using more electric trucks and lower emission planes. We even offer a reusable envelope.
Now, can't we at least print on the back sides of used paper?
What's the executive compensation list?
Sustainable solutions. FedEx. Solutions that matter.
The money for college. With any luck, your kid will become an overnight sensation, or you'll dig up some buried treasure.
Yar, that be mine, you scurvy dog.
Or track down a leprechaun.
Stay away from me pots of gold.
No luck with that? Well, if it's college funding you're after, go to riseupms.com, where you'll discover all kinds of institutional, state, and federal aid to help pay for college. So who needs luck? riseupms.com, the knowledge to get to college.
Game day. The Rebels take part in a 3 o'clock shoot-around to finalize preparations for tonight's game against Fordham.
Last time we were in this gym, last game.
You feel like the first time?
But think about how long ago that was. 20 days, man. It's been 20 days. In the next 20 days, we're gonna be in here 5 or 6 days. So it's on us now. It's on us. You know how we do it here. Get yourself right. Get your mind right. Get into a little bit of a rhythm. Start thinking about us getting to number 11. We need momentum before this thing jumps off next week. All right? Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's go. Get focused, get focused, get focused, get focused, man. Together. 1, 2, 3.
Together.
Partnership, man.
Shot.
And remember, let's get that second one shoulder to shoulder. All right? Now we go 3 down. Go 3 down. This is all about timing. Marshall, nothing else matters but Jarvis. Nothing else matters but you and him being on the same page. It's just one dude, and sometimes he'll be right here. You take a little depth. I'm going to get him. Boom, and just read him. If you see him going, dog, just turn right here. It ain't gonna be, it'll be there, or to the block. We'll get that power to the post too. And a lot of times Rick will do this.
We'll do it for both guys. Let him start. Okay.
If they go boxing 1, 2 up, go opposite Marshall.
For junior DeMarco Cox, his second injury on the season has him watching from the sidelines.
Fractured in my bone again, my foot. It ain't bad though. It's a lot better than it was last time I fractured.
How long are you gonna be out?
Right now, I really don't know yet. I gotta wait till talk to the doctor, and he'll let me know what's up. Oh yeah, it's real frustrating. You know, junior, you know, hurt one time, then you come out and get hurt again. The same injury, you know, it's hard. And just try not to think about it at all. That's all.
We're sad all day.
Frazier said that most quarterbacks don't want to hear that. They're not the focus of a team's offense.
Getting them aside for the game.
He didn't ponder.
Look at that boy right there, though.
On time, fine.
Hey, Nick. Now ask the camera.
What's up? Ask the camera nothing, man. But yeah, I'm listening to Young Jeezy right now, man. Trying to get some of this soreness out my foot. Be alright, though.
In my junior right here. My junior. Good job is junior right there.
I don't eat LeBrons. I need to get some new ones. I done ball so hard in these, boy, the hole coming in. John tripping.
What's your favorite shoe? What's the one you wear every time you play?
These are my favorite shoes, but I rather hoop in Hyper Dunks. I like Hyper Dunks.
You got any of those?
Something like these, but I like the old kind, but you know, I just gotta hoop in what I gotta hoop in. Shoes don't mean nothing to me. I just hoop.
I like to hoop in flip-flops. That's about as much as I hoop. Flip-flops or whatever. I play the managers. I give them buckets. And I can play barefoot against them and beat up on them, so it's all good.
No, I'm just on this show and I'm on the phone with you. I said, I'm on this show and I'm on the phone with you. The season, you know, our basketball show. So what you doing?
Tell him why I've been on the camera. He better get used to that camera. I've been doing this a while.
Did you enjoy the time in Hawaii?
I enjoyed my time in Hawaii. Best trip I've ever been on in my life. I went to the Cheesecake Factory. I took AJ them to the Cheesecake Factory. Them boys from Mississippi ain't never been nowhere. So I took him to the Cheesecake Factory.
I can eat there every day. Every day.
Went to the beach. Met some new friends.
Surfing?
We tried to surf.
Who was the best?
Oh, if we had to choose somebody who was the best, I'd say Snoop was the best. Snoop White.
Who was the worst?
Nick. You know, Nick got a peg leg, so he struggled.
Game time, baby.
How's it feel to be back home?
Man, it feel good, boy. I promise you do. Feel so good, boy. I love Mississippi, baby. Macomb to be exact.
As the clock ticks toward tip-off, some of the Rebels find unique ways to keep themselves loose.
We the Rebels though, Rebel up. We can hit the three, we throw the L's up. My man Marshall right here, he about to be on TV though. I'ma pass it on to him right here though.
Right here though. Trying to shoot a three. What you know about me and my boy D? That's a milling house. This is our house. On the Tad Pad. Yeah, we run our house. Hey.
We ain't here though. We about to beat them by 30, maybe 40 piece though. Hey, I'ma pass Anto, cause he don't wanna do the beat. Hey, here he go. Trick or treat. Hey!
The opening minutes of the first half saw a back-and-forth affair between the Rebels and the Rams.
Right side to White. Man-to-man for Fordham at this point. Summers off a screen, takes it all the way in for a layup. Got a screen for Buckner up top. Key front to Frazier. Frazier against the man-to-man with 16 on the shot clock. Drives off a screen toward the left elbow. Feeds to the baseline. Shot there from the corner. A three is good for Brian Smith. Henderson is going to come back into the game, and Millinghouse and Jones will be in for the first time when we come back, as we have an officials timeout.
After falling behind by a point, the Rebels came storming back.
Who's in for Holloway now? To Henderson right wing, and they flash somebody out quickly on him. Off the screen, pulls, fires, and drains a three. 2-3 zone. Henderson shoots over it out front and has another three. Marshall Henderson. And looking for a screen, tried to drive, lost the ball, and it's picked up and thrown right back to Henderson. He goes down for the dunk on an alley-oop to Buckner. Buckner gets the flush. 53-42. The Rebels come down, and Summers gets it low to Buckner. One-handed stuff for Reggie Buckner. Murphy turns, dribbles it up the floor quickly. Takes it all the way in on Canny. Banks it in as Canny takes a flop, wanting a charge, but Murphy did a good job avoiding it. Gets the bucket. Nick Williams now to Henderson. He drives in the lane, turns, left-handed shot. A little underhanded shot from 10 goes for Henderson. Nice shot.
Great move by Marshall Henderson.
As the second half wore on, the Rebels would put distance between themselves and the Rams, leading by as much as 30 at the 3-minute mark. At the final horn, the Rebels had closed out their non-conference schedule with an impressive 11-2 mark.
Is that everybody? Hey, a lot of good things. Listen, biggest thing that sticks out to me, maybe the first time, I know in the first time of this collection of players, we've shot over 80% from the line 3 straight games. Tonight, 82. Reggie and Murph go 9 for 11. We do that, now we're gonna win a bunch of games. Now is what you came here for. Everybody's got enough experience. Hey, everybody's got enough experience to know what works and what don't. And you gotta be man enough to recognize that. And evaluate yourself and make the necessary changes, man. Because now we're in it. We're live. We can be as good as you guys allow us to be. You gotta take care of your body, and you gotta get your mind right, ready to go. Every day. Every single day. All right? Hey, tomorrow off. We'll come back on Sunday. Tell me, we'll go 4? Yeah. Sunday at 4 in the BPF. We'll go Monday, we'll go Tuesday, and then we'll fly to Knoxville. And then this thing's on.
You got that thing in there. Ugly. I ain't even looked at it.
You look like you finna fight, bro.
Wow, bro. Hey, man. Together on 3, man. 1, 2, 3.
What's going on here?
Hey, what's up, guys?
This is not how witness protection works.
When we set you up with that little hardware store, we didn't intend for your face to be everywhere. But FedEx Office makes it so easy. Not only do they ship stuff, they print flyers, brochures, everything I need to get my name out there.
That's the problem. Now we need to give you a third identity.
You're Paul Matheson, and you're gonna run your business into the ground. Eric Gustafson would never do that.
There is no Eric Gustafson.
Hey, that's Eric Gustafson!
There is no Eric Gustafson.
Small Business Solutions. FedEx. Solutions that matter.
Hello, Rebel fans. Ole Miss has teamed up with Mississippi State and Memphis this season to help Kroger fight hunger. Join us as we fight hunger together in the Million Meals Challenge. You can make a difference by picking up items at your local Kroger store for donation, making a monetary donation online at themillionmealschallenge.com, or text HUNGER to 66856. Donate to win the cup. Donate to feed the hungry. Donate for a chance to win Ole Miss gear and prizes. For more information, visit themillionmealschallenge.com and help make a difference.
The money for college. With any luck, your kid will become an overnight sensation, or you'll dig up some buried treasure.
Yar, that be mine, you scurvy dog.
Or track down a leprechaun.
Stay away from me pots of gold.
No luck with that? Well, if it's college funding you're after, go to riseupms.com, where you'll discover all kinds of institutional, state, and federal aid to help pay for college. So who needs luck? riseupms.com, the knowledge to get to college.
I am a rebel.
I am a wellness rebel. I am a research rebel.
A business rebel. I'm a creative rebel. A visionary.
A leader.
I am an innovator.
I am a rebel.
I am a rebel.
I am a rebel. I am an Ole Miss rebel.
Making a difference in the world.
You know, there's a number of objectives when you have a non-league portion of your schedule. The first is you want to learn some things about your team. You want to find out what are your strengths. You want to forge an identity, so to speak, in your non-league portion leading into league play. And you also want the SEC portion of your schedule to have significance. Well, it can't have significance if you don't handle the non-league portion. We've won 11 out of 13 games and we're 5 points away from being 13-0. We've put ourselves in position where these next 18 games have significance. And that honestly is all you can ask as a coach. Put yourself in position to play meaningful basketball into March, and that's what this team has the opportunity to do. We have to grind out wins, as many as we can, against whomever, wherever. We have to win basketball games, and the SEC affords us that opportunity.
The goals for this team, obviously, just off top, is we got to make the NCAA tournament. There's many different ways you can make the NCAA tournament, but we know that we got to make this tournament, or it's everyone in this whole program and everyone really in this affiliated with this university has been wanting to make the tournament. We've been so close last couple years and just barely missed it, but we feel we've got every tool needed for this successful team and for us to make this tournament.
Well, for me, it's always the challenge of competition in the SEC. This is what we all came here for. Again, as I said earlier, I'm excited that we're alive and we have meaningful basketball to play moving forward. My hope is that our guys grasp this opportunity and truly play to the potential that I believe this team has.